running through the ride, done crossed the crop. Hiding from the sky and sun, I tossed the clock. And now I'm back on my fuck shit, running to nothing but impractical functions and tactical self-sabotage in my dungeon. I am one punch man, punching my mug in. A ghost in the flesh, I'm prone to depressed and a road decompose and refresh. Stuck in a loop I'm supposed to neglect, but I fold so it grows with my prose resurrects. Walk 10,000 miles to this point, and I could end it all with a step. Kick it. No, wait, don't kick it. I load that I'm upset. It's just me and you, my friend. Yeah. Fuck, stuck in this loop again. Gloomy spell, doomed to dwell inside his grueling broody hell. It has been a minute since we shared this shit we've truly felt. Sometimes I'm convinced that our passion will absolutely fail. Sometimes I think our relationship's beyond pursuing help. Loosen up the knots we've tied is something I can't do myself. So despite my better judgment, I will turn to you until we can both figure this out. Cause all that I and you have built is worth the fight. Even if it's mortifying, we'll prevail. So I ask a question, and then I ask another question, without allowing you to first address the aforementioned. Moving past the passive and the aftermath aggressive, indirectly blaming you for all miscalculations. See, I forget I'm not the only one alive who struggles with their mental health and wishes just to die. The camel's back breaks, the love subsides. You open up the top kitchen drawer and grab the I don't really know. Where do we go at the end of the road? Do we go on back, or do we pretend that everything is fine? We know that it ain't. Okay, right, you put my hand around the wound, say hold it tight. While you panic, search for dressings and medical supplies. I'm disoriented, feeling hollow as a poltergeist. I'm getting cold, my face is wet, your face is close to mine. What just happened? What just almost happened? We were just a moment away from a terrible disaster, and there's no going backwards this time. No fixing what just shattered. No laughter, no happily forever after. I don't really know. Where do we go at the end of the road? Do we go on back, or do we pretend that everything is fine? We know that it ain't. Dandelion seeds fill the sky. I remember making wishes once, casting dreams beyond the stars, yet virtue now is but a distant drum. First time that I kissed someone, oh, the war lost its urgency. Felt my wings extend full span, but times corroded them mercilessly. Stiff, my breath ain't as resolute. Can't see past the stupendous walls. Scared of shame, I shroud my scars, sensing sand slipping out my palms. Always struggle, grasping time. The more I take, the less I have. Hopes that used to fuel my walk have since been sapped all the strength I had. All I was sure would never change seems oh so different now. I'm no longer making any wishes. Dandelion seeds hit the ground. And I don't know when I let go of dreams and hoping. If only I could peek beyond
is a vast mattress. I felt your wings turn into fins, I guess we swimming now. We made a home within this wishing well. You get it well, we picked through every coin we found it. Wish we found the point we drowned. We built a fortress from the fortunes from above. Dreams amorphous, it was gorgeous, but of course it was your drug. I think my clock stopped ticking at 11:11. Ladybugs coat my sentences to preface the message. You always bruise my heart, you blew apart my shooting star again. We broke the surface too fast, like what I do, I got the bands. Whoa, whoa. Why'd you run from me? I said to myself, everything is gonna change. I'm tired of wishing, so I sit in my well. I'm just counting all the change.
Good afternoon, or I guess it's evening for me. It feels like afternoon because of how light it is outside. I feel like it's still too loud. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just because I can hear it. Normally my self-awareness of the music that's playing goes away. First of all, I got a new follower, so thank you, DannyBone78, for the follow. You can't see his name, which sucks. So maybe make it smaller. That's bigger. I don't know if I'm gonna adjust it every time I get a new follower. That feels dumb. But can is that? Oh, that's awful. Oh yes, nudge tool. Whoa. Okay. So anyway, I think my poll is over now, as of like probably a minute ago. It says 0 minutes left, which is really funny to me. I don't know why it says 0 minutes left. Looks pretty done to me. 0 minutes left. But so it is no longer to be determined. It is officially Simarkus Comic Night 2. Okay. Sweet. So the title has been updated. Not that it matters too terribly. Okay. Moving her back over here, and I'm getting off of Twitter. Okay, so I was working on it before I started streaming because it's literally all I care about anymore. Because of how well the first panel ended up going, I was just like, yes, let's keep it going. Whoa! So, sorry. I don't know if you can hear that. This can go as well. God, clearing out the amount of tabs I have while I'm streaming is extraordinarily difficult because I have so much shit everywhere. But anyway, so I think I need to plug it in. It's supposed to be wireless, and it is sometimes. But sometimes it just wants to be plugged in, and that's okay. She's very old. I had a dream the other day. Was it a dream? I'm not really sure. I think it was a dream, because I don't think I discussed this with anybody in real life. Mainly because I'm not interested in getting a new tablet. They're expensive, and I'm poor, and mine works fine. So I had a dream that I was, like, talking about getting a new tablet. This isn't an interesting dream. Not by any stretch of the imagination. but I was talking to someone, I don't know who, about getting a new tablet, and they were like, "Why would you get a new tablet? The one you have works just fine." And I'm like, "But mine is like 5 years old," and they were like, 5 years old? That's young. And they were like bullying me for wanting to get a new tablet, which is really funny because I don't actually want a new tablet. I mean, sure, it'd be nice, but the one I have right now, despite its age, was very expensive at the time. I did try to get a new one like 3 years ago. Here it is. This one. The Intuos Pro. So it's one of the fancy popular ones. It sucks shit. I know I just said it worked fine, but it's evil. I hate Wacom. Wacom? Wacom? Sounds really bad. Wacom maybe? Whatever it is. They're evil. Well, not anymore. It was probably my laptop, actually, but when I first got the tablet, I did have a lot of trouble with her. Wacom? Okay. Thank you. I will pronounce it this way on stream and literally nowhere else. Do you ever have words that you read in your head? It's not even really reading. You comprehend the word, you don't hear it, but you understand what it's saying. That happens to me a lot. Like there's words I read and understand, but if you asked me to verbalize them, I simply could not. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Woo. Usernames is a big one. Like I don't need to verbalize a lot of them. This is okay. I'm gonna start with legs. Because this distance, full bodies are hard. Okay. Especially when you have to consider the proportions. Oh, for sure, dude, for sure. Thank you for coming for some of it. I appreciate it. What are you gonna go do? I hope it's fun and that you have a good time. All my homies hate full bodies. Goodbye. I almost want to add like flavor to the way he's standing, but he's really... Oh, hell yeah. I hope you have a good time. First sessions are always scary, especially if it's a new group. You have no idea who's gonna do what kind of crap. I've listened to a lot of like Dungeons and Dragons horror stories on YouTube, and they're all so funny to me. Like some of them are really dramatic and like horrible. Like my best friend got a divorce from his wife because of this Dungeons and Dragons game that we played. And then there's others that are like, this guy was kind of mean to me. Marriage ended because of D&D? I'm short. So when I stand next to a counter, it's hip level. I'm making him taller. I'll just stretch him out when I get done. Because shoulder height does seem accurate for the fridge. Oh, for sure, man, for sure. Can I hear about the character? Okay. Cool. Cause I'm short, and if hip level is me, I'm 5'2". Cringe. I want Simon to be taller. Cause he's built like that. So I'm probably gonna shorten or lengthen. Not shorten. Shorten bad. No shorten. I don't even remember what he was doing. Like, I don't remember what I was having him do. No, never mind, I got it. I made the bag green, didn't I? Okay, so whoever's interacting with the item gets that lineout color. I have decided. So, Simon gets... So the bag is now blue because Simon is holding it. Goodbye, everyone. What the fuck? It's Instagram post day. I need to find something to post on Instagram. Aww. Old. I love older characters. Like, a lot of people seem to default to, like, the... Sorry, I'll move it. Okay, it's been moved. It's on my bed now, which will cause problems at around 9:05 p.m. But we will get there when we get there. Okay, back to what I was saying. I like older characters because a lot of people do seem to stick to their own age range or like the 20s. At least in my experience. So it's nice to see people who are old. Okay. I forgot I need to lengthen him first. Resize a B. Hi, how you doing? Hard eyes, as always. Delicious to see you here. How's your day been? What have you been up to? Etc., etc. Yeah, I was gonna give him a bag. A lot of the actions in this are very implicit. Ooh. Sorry about your midterm, man. That's rough. I'm pretty good. I got to watch a little bit of... It was right. It was correct. I got to watch a little bit of Scotathin's Near Replicant stream before I started, which is always a treat. I helped some dude get affiliate today, which was really fun. People hitting affiliate is something that can be so intimate. I also played Funky Rhythm Game. I'm getting better at it. which is so cool. Hell yeah. He was playing like a funky golf game, so I don't know how much I'm actually gonna watch him. But it did seem like a really fun guy to watch, so I'll probably tune in every so often. Unfortunately, I'm a Scottish loyalist, so the funky rhythm game? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's O-S-U. Osu? Osu? I've become extremely aware of how I pronounce things on stream because it will be immortalized forever. Osu. Okay, thank you. I will forget. Because you said this before, and I forgot. But I do really like that game, because I watched Ann Falcon play it, a couple days ago, and now I'm obsessed. Because, it's the tappy one. That doesn't mean I'm listening. I don't pay attention. I'm so enraptured by the euphoria of the Tap the Circles song that it plays every time you open the game. No, I'm actively going to not listen now that you've said this. Cringe that you would assume such a thing. Have you seen the new FNAF trailer? I did try to play Friday Night Funkin' for a little while. Oh my god, they are. My buddy has, Beat Saber. I really, really, really like Beat Saber because rhythm games are fun because I like vibing with music, you know? So I really like Beat Saber because I like having swords, so that's a big factor of my enjoyment of the game. But I don't have that one. So Osu is my replacement game. I also hope I could get Beat Saber. Beat Saber, my beloved. Oh, that's really cute. I love her. Beat Saber. Ugh. But I don't know. Buying a whole VR headset for the lightsaber game seems really dumb. I mean, it's also got the funky sculpting tool, and it's kind of fun. I messed around with the sculpting tool at my friend's house, and I did have a really good time. However, I don't know how much time I'd be willing to spend in that. It's also one of those things that are really frustrating to learn, so I pretend I do not see it. Okay. So now we can get rid of that. This should be, yes, it should. Background, go to bed. I have so many folders. Anyway. Ooh. GeoGuessr VR. You know, that was originally a joke. But it sounds kind of neat now that I think about it. Okay. Now here we go. Head angles, baby. I love GeoGuessr. Maybe GeoGuessr on stream sometime. As a treat. I think that was suggested at one point. I just don't remember when. Or by who. A most triumphant idea, if I may. Okay. And then
He was crying quietly, softly.
okay, arms. Can you believe?
His eyes like
I certainly can't. Whoa. It's setting in early tonight. Ooh, I forgot to eat dinner. Whoops. Okay, shoulders. Okay. Okay, what did he look like over here? He did have titties. The titty size is a very important thing to keep consistent throughout the entire character. You know how it is. This one, I'm not very good at fabric. I have a general understanding, but it is very bare minimum. There's a couple things that I wanted to do studies on. Eyes, but I was working on this earlier. Mouths I asked about. Fabric would probably be another good one. Can't model the size. Oh, ew. They have like 2 good songs in the game. In the like pre-programmed in the game. And then they have BTS that you can buy, and I'm not not that BTS is bad. I mean, I am an average enjoyer of like maybe one of their songs, but other than that, yeah, it didn't take me long to figure out how to get new songs into Osu. I was like, oh, you want me to play your music? Sorry, I will not. I didn't even play any of the songs in the in the original, like, pre-downloaded stuff. It was just not happening. And thank God. Okay. Ass first. Hips. Whatever. Thighs. Now here. Okay. I am understanding how bodies work and look. Can you believe it? I can't. Osu doesn't seem to be, like a good, made by good folks. Like I was reading a little bit about it and it was just like, yeah, I'm trying to make a game that I would want to play and everything would be done the way I would want it to be done. And I think that's neat. Because it being free was one of the big ones. And honestly, king shit. I had actually been meaning to look into this game for a while because I saw it on a TikTok that was making fun of people who play it. But from the perspective of somebody who also played it, so it was cool. I've officially stopped understanding how bodies work. So I'd been meaning to look into this game for a while, and then I didn't realize it was free, was the main problem I had, I think. Because I just figured it would be money. Literally wasn't, so I'm surprised it took this long. That's the one shitty part about video games, is the money aspect of it. Like, okay, this shit is not working. The other hobbies I have are a lot less, financially draining, I think. Like drawing. Now that I have all the tools for it, that shit is free. I mean, to start, obviously not, but now that I'm going, so free. Just like the TurboTax commercials. Free for free. Okay. Starting with the thighs feels like a better idea than whatever the fuck I was doing before. I did want it to make it... I did want to make it look like he's leaning back on the couch. And I don't know if it looks like that. Ouch. Oh. I guess. Kinda sucks.
Hey, still ain't sleeping at night. What am I gonna do? I bet that if I could sleep though, I'd probably dream about you. And that's why I don't wanna sleep. I've no mind left to lose. These living's getting so hard to read.
I don't know. Games are like the least important thing I could use money on. So I don't know. I'm not particularly which sucks. Cringe. Crafting is the same way. Like, you need new materials and shit, which just suck. And I mean, traditional artists in general is also this way. Okay. I gave him jeans, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. I did keep the... Okay, so I did keep the flat color, which is good because the shading is fucking white. Because of the lighting. First panel, my beloved. Okay, then I wanted to say goodnight. Okay, I could have it be so his legs are out, like they're like his feet are kicked out, or I could have them, because he's only going to be that visible in this panel, and I don't even think he's going to be that visible in... Well, time is going to have passed, so he could have moved during page 2. Well, he would have had to, because he moves here, and he moves here. Page 1, say goodnight. Yeah, so he gets up. So I could have him kick his legs out on a hypothetical coffee table that we will simply never see. But I'm not sure. He could cross his legs on the table, and then it have kind of a perspective aspect on it. which could be interesting. Because if I had it so his feet were like here, probably not super big, though that would be kind of cool. Because then it'd be like the camera's right there. What do we think? Because I have been thinking very hard about dynamics and poses and all that crap. I wish this didn't look halfway decent. It makes me want to keep it. Hypothetical thigh. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if I want to push the perspective aspect of it or not. Because I don't know how that would work. I'd have to get my phone. Because I could... So this is the upper thigh, this is the lower thigh. And we're all... So we keep... I think I'd have to come closer to be able to do the foot thing I'm thinking of. Forget it. Another day, another die. I'll just keep doing this. It's a very take up space kind of pose anyway, and Simon is the opposite of that. He's a very stay out of everybody's way kind of character. In his entire 5 minutes on screen. But also in the perception of the viewer and fans. Mostly fans. Marcus is a very, not. Like, man emoji. Just, like, standing real stiff. I mean, but sitting, you know? Trying to, bring as little attention to you as humanly possible. Okay. I need to soundproof. I didn't realize my mom would be on a work call at 7:30 at night. She's supposed to get off at 5. So, that's really fun for me. So I feel like I need to talk over it, because otherwise it's everything she's saying is gonna show up in the VOD. Hopefully it's not important or unintelligible enough to not be able to understand. Okay. His legs do look like he's slumping into the back, into the, like, you know? I got it. No question. I am so good at art and drawing. Easy. Easy. Oh, that's good, because I can. So I think I should still soundproof, probably. I don't know how to go about doing that, though. My room is, I don't want to say big, but it feels big to me. I don't know the average room size for people. But it feels pretty big to me. So, oh, okay, that's good. Soundproofing would be nice just for me, though. Just in general. Because she put the, does it work both ways? Or is it just keeping my sound in here? I didn't really think about that. I think it'd go both ways, but I'm not really sure. I don't know fuck about shit about sound. You'd think I would learn more from, Magic School Bus, but I guess not. This hand is about to bang, no question. That's my favorite thing to say. And I'm sorry, you are subjected to that. That sucks for you. Emoji.
But I sink inside and I don't breathe. Seems I can't decide what I'm gonna be. Feeling prison tight like I won't leave. I don't
Something of the reasons why people often sit in closets to record because. Oh, okay. Sweet. I am an average enjoyer of not being able to hear everything that's going on outside of my room. I think I'm also an average enjoyer of people not being able to hear what's going on inside my room. I'm not doing anything particularly interesting, but I do, like, whenever I'm drawing or whatever, I sing along to the music I'm listening to, or I talk to myself out loud oftentimes. So it would be nice for people to have a less high chance of thinking I'm out of my mind. I had a couple things, like notes I wanted to put in my art server, but I don't remember them. Which sucks. Wait, what server did I say? I meant my personal server. Whatever server I said, I meant personal. Man, I hate it. Like, okay. I hate it when people can hear me. It's not a huge deal, but it would help because I've gotten the occasional text message while I'm in the middle of a game or whatever from my parents who are upstairs in their room. And they're like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, sorry, just playing a video game with the boys. You know how it is. This house isn't even that old, so you'd think the walls would do more. But I guess not. But I'm glad you have thick walls. That is very sexy for you. Okay. I figured it out. So this, we start back here, and then neighbors is a problem. Yeah, I'm deathly afraid of when I move out of my hypothetical neighbors being evil or something and striking me down because I am loud. Simply put, I am loud. So I don't think people would like that very much. Okay. Me too, man. There's this song I've been listening to, and I'm gonna be honest, this song is the reason why I wanted to play Detroit Become Human. It's Japanese, and it's got like a funky, Detroit Become Human, like, music video that somebody made to the song. So I found the song through that, and I listened to it a lot when I first got into Detroit Become Human. So I was like, ooh, I remember this song. I listened to it however many years ago. Several. Therefore You and Me. I don't know who it's by. Hold on. I can link you. If you so desire. I didn't really ask. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. I know one Japanese song and there is that one. I've started playing it on Osu now. I'm really bad at it because the map is hard, but I'm having a good time anyway. It is a good music video. Connor's ears are weirdly large, but other than that, no complaints. It is a really good song. I do. Man, how the fuck? I need like a remote to hold. Never mind. I'll just use this coaster. Ooh, typography is fun. Okay, we're gonna draw the hand around the remote, I think. This, I feel like I should have just started with that, but whatever. Also, the paint is coming off of it, which kind of sucks. I don't even know where it's coming off on. But it certainly is coming off. But whatever. It is simply my remote reference. Because it's square enough. Because the corner, like, sits in the... scene. But anyway. That was dumb. Sorry. Remotes can be long, but they can also be short. I don't know, like, normally I don't have characters interacting with things, so I have done looking at my own hand, though. I did that for... I have it right here. My dinosaur squishy. He was a keychain once, but he came off the keychain. I have a lot of weird shit up here. It's like, it's always really, really, really weird seeing somebody's setup. Like seeing seeing what I see instead of what, because I don't see what you see. I mean, I can, kinda, like I can just turn around and see what you see. But you don't ever see what I see, because I see my shit. So it's always bizarre when people are like, here's a picture of my desk, or rate my setup, and I'm like, that's personal. That's personal. I do love my weird funky shelf. It's got squishies on it, it's got funky fellas my sister made. I have a Karabi squishy. He's very little. I love him very much. I also have a Kirby squishy. And then it starts to get weird. Like I have this weird ant magnet thing. I don't know why. I don't know where he came from. But anyway, I did a... That's not gonna work very well. Maybe this way. Nope. Nope, it's not happening. But when I did this, I took a video of myself flipping my hair to get it to look right. And then I broke it down. Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. There's something so intimate about shelves. Like it so Curtis Connor did a video maybe a couple weeks ago about I sort of dropped something, but I didn't see what it was. But there's this one show that Curtis Connor did a reaction to called Room Raiders. So it was so the person, like, it was a dating show. So one person, like, raids the rooms of these 3 dudes, and then she, like, basically picks a dude to go on a date with based on how their rooms look. Zac Efron had an episode, which is very funny to me. It was really, the way the show was like written was evil and horrible and bad, but the concept itself isn't horrible, because I feel like you can learn more about a person by talking to them, but you can learn a lot about a person by looking at their room, I think. My room for a while was very boring. Because I didn't have, I got rid of everything. Like, I purged everything that I'd ever owned. Basically started from scratch. I've regained a personality, but I didn't have one for a while. Yeah, the problem with the show is that they let you in. Like, this girl picked up this man's dirty retainer and then smelled it. It was nasty. Icky, yucky, gross. Yeah. And what's funny is he was the one who ended up getting picked. Like, he was like, yeah, I haven't washed my retainer in 4 months. You're supposed to do it every day. And the other two dudes, literally, so they each had one bad thing about them. So, dirty retainer guy, and then one dude had a bird's claw hung on his wall, and then third guy who didn't live with his parents. The first two did. The third guy who didn't live with his parents had really, really dusty shelves. God fucking forbid. So out of the three, she picked dirty retainer guy, who was probably the most actively disgusting because of the retainer. Ugh. Yeah, if you dust shelves, you are so brave. I don't. So she would probably castrate me if she was if I was on the show. She'd be like, "Ew, your room," and I'd be like, "Okay, sorry." Of course, gotta keep the queens safe and looking fresh. I think I need to bigger his hand. He has been biggered. I like that song. You know what? No, we're not doing that. I don't know. It's kind of like asking me what would be the one thing I'd save in a fire. And it'd either be my flash drive with all of my drawings on it, or my stuffed dog that I've had since I was very small. Everything else, I think, could go without much remorse. Well, I mean, I'd be sad, obviously. Yeah, dude. There's something so... Okay, there's this one tweet on Twitter that was like, hot people sleep with stuffed animals. And this is correct. Hot people do sleep with stuffed animals. But, he is so ugly. And also transgender, if you could believe it. Because what's funny is as I grew up, I changed his name like 4 or 5 times. Now it's literally just Doggy. And he's a dude now. So. This is the transgender agenda, I'm pretty sure. Is, transgendering my stuffed animals. I can't tell if I like it, the hand, or not. I think I'll come back, maybe. It might look better with shading, also. Aww. They're friends, dude! I would... Okay, no offense, but I would die for Kitty.
Smoke so much sober, I'm seeing shit differently. I'm out of touch with my fam, I know they sick of me. Shit, I'm sick of me.
Kitty is very important. Thank you, Kitty.
I don't know why Jay stick with me. Right now, I'm simply do or die, so I just do. Who am I?
Kids, are unbelievably not creative sometimes, and that's so funny to me.
I thought if I trained it became
Like, I had a
easy,
Webkins.
I couldn't lose, but instead of cheese, I only got
I had a Webkin.
working,
Z-
life
Webkin is
But if I don't go to
no.
work,
I hate to
starve,
get
bro.
political here, but is
Don't have a
Webkins
goal, life ain't worth it. So
with
when
the
I get
Z?
home from work, I go to work. Make sure I gotta make it even if it hurts.
Webkins. Is that the
But I guess
plural?
these just first world problems.
So is
Just
Webkin
puzzles I can solve 'em. I just need access
the
to
singular?
I used to hack dudes and
Or
they
is it
tracked me like a beacon. Now I just teach it.
Webkins
Talking code 'cause I keep
plural?
secrets, telling niggas something these days and they'll leak it.
I'm asking the real
Wish I
questions
was younger.
tonight.
Ignorance was convenient. Getting older, I feel like
What do you
knowledge became
think?
my weakness. My bad, Raph. I know I'm always on some deep shit.
I should probably put it down somewhere safe.
How about over here? Okay, but be careful, Bill.
Wow, Rav. Thanks for the vote of confidence, dude. I mean, listen to yourself.
P.S. I would also die for Blanky, my beloved. I also have. I just recently got rid of. It was aptly titled the Cheetah Blanket because it was a bright pink blanket with cheetah print on it. I just recently retired her because it felt like absolute shit. So she's been put out to pasture. I was very sad about it, but anyway, the Webkins that I had, Webkin, I don't know, whatever. I named it. It was a penguin. I named it Pangy, and that doesn't have as much flair or fashion as kitty, doggy, bunny, fishy. Fishy's good. Pangy? No. I don't think so. You'll get it next time, dude. You'll get it next time. And I'm still bad at naming things, so I haven't learned. Oh, I don't know. I didn't know they had sizes. Penguin Webkins. Oh, they're so small. Does Webkins still exist? I had... Hold on, I'm about to copy this bitch in. I had this one. Oh my god, one of them has a vest. What the fuck, that's so cute. Webkins are dead? What? Pins. Oh my god, no, she's still alive. Webkins classic. Ooh, there's like a new version. But you have to like download it. And it's scary and horrible. But they still got the classic. Okay, I can't download Webkins right now. I cannot be playing Webkins. I don't think. I mean I could. However, I should not. Anyway, I need to get rid of this. And I saved it, which is the exact opposite of getting rid of it. Okay. There we go. Okay. We are sketching. I gave him like a weird mid-length shirt. Slave. Okay. Oh, I need the block spot. Bring her back. That's fair. There's no shame in having favorite objects, I don't think. I mean, honestly, if I had the opportunity to pick more, I probably would. But if it were just one, I think it would be one of those. I would have a hard time picking between those two, though. Because I love my flash drive very much. It's everything, you know? There's so much on my flash drive. I'm a file hoarder, as well as a paper hoarder. Like, I have a very large, like, zip-up portfolio, just filled to the bitch in old sketches that I used to do in middle school and high school. And I don't want to throw any of them away because I like seeing the development. And it's also really nostalgic to go through everything that I've ever loved, essentially. Like, I have drawings of old friends, fucking, things I used to watch and read. Old OCs are in there, everything. So I don't want to be like, it's my whole life, but yeah. Oh, I was a slut for loose paper. I got better later on in high school because my comm art class provided sketchbooks, and then in my senior year art classes, we were required to have them. I still used loose leaf paper though because it was just so convenient, because a lot of teachers just had it on hand, and I was like, I'm going to take 700 pieces from you. No, I will not use them. Well, I use some of them, but I do have like an obscene amount of loose leaf paper that I stole from random classes in high school. I think his body is done. But yeah, I can see like wrecking loose leaf paper. I put my sketchbooks through hell, because pretty typically I had a sketchbook, but I had the loose leaf paper tucked inside of it, and I used the loose leaf paper, so the sketchbook was like the protector of the paper that I actually used. But yeah, I have so much. And my flash drive has essentially become the digital version of the portfolio. It's just everything I've ever drawn. And 99% of it I know I'm not gonna touch. But am I gonna delete it? I'd be caught dead first. No way. Did I make his... I did! I made him a slut. This is important. That's also just kind of what his shirt looks like, or his design looks like in the game. Slutty. I didn't spell that right. But I have something to say about Detroit Become Human when I come back, because I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Where's my snare? I can't hear my snare. My snare. 'Twas all fun and games till the senpai came. Best in the game, and I rest my case on a tribe called Quest Type. I'm gon' guess my I won't flex my hentai brain. Who knows what
I'm keeping my pieces deep inside the canvas, buried deep inside beaches. Jolly Roger probably dodging cop cars off the freeway. Thrift store rappers cop bars off of eBay. Careful what you see, say. Try and catch buzz, it's best of. I'm fetus, legs screaming no from the chest up. I'm fiending, beefing with my Jesus. Clean Adidas, getting creased. Let these calves get to work. It's getting messy at the table. Covered napkin and shirt. We cutting body parts, lavender hues inside the pigments. Try to box me in, and ain't no room inside your figments. I'm on UG Street, the crew is truly deep. We mobbing low. The mottos think fast, even though we talking slow. Gold mouth hoe, we dripping dust. Chase it with a twisted lust. Try to tiptoe, but all these demons try to trip me up. Hit me when that pistol busts. Where I haunt your mama house, bitch.
Hey, you know how it is. Back up in this motherfucker, acting like that motherfucker, bitch.
Hey, we been with the shits. Half you little motherfuckers acting like you wanted something, bitch.
Wait, screw the politics. Cracking up on motherfuckers, rapping like they something other, bitch.
Made for the slip on your grip. Who gassing up you motherfucking rappers is a motherfucker. Still fucking up Townsville.
Still on the block in my burgundy brown suit.
Still
I've returned. First of all, organizing flash drives, catharsis. I reorganized mine recently. It used to be in, well, my PNGs / JPEGs. There's very few JPEGs in there, but despite everything, it used to just be stray, like all the PNGs were just in the folder, but now it's organized within the PNG folder, which is so okay. You kind of have me there. I sat there for hours organizing the PNGs into each. And then on top of that, because I named my shit so bad, I also added names to be able to search through my files better. Like, Truffle, what are you doing? Like, one of them, I'm trying to, okay, one of the images in the folder I've just pulled up. Kitty, do you want to be on camera? Do you want to come on screen? Come here, kitty. Wow. Kitty, look at the camera. No? Okay. Right in front of my mic. Sorry. But one of them is aptly titled Fucking Ging. And that doesn't make any sense. Kay loves you, Truffle. Why? Kitty. I can't see chat anymore. Sorry. Kitty, that's moving the camera. Stop it. Kitty, stop. She's a most distracting force. Cat petting ASMR. No, not on my drawing tablet. You know the law. You know the law. Oh, she touched the ring. That is such a weird place to sit. I'm glad you're having a good time. Okay, well, I guess she's just on my desk messing with my monitor now. Thank you, Truffle. I hate you. You are so stupid. Come here. Come here. Come sit. Sit in lap. Wow. Come sit on lap. There you go. There you go. Aww. Okay, Truffle, I've got to get back. I'm supposed to be streaming. This doesn't seem particularly entertaining. I mean, I'm entertained, but I don't know if the people are. Okay. Do you have something to say? Bless you. Aw, George. Truffle. Truffle. Kitty. I can't believe you just flashed chat. You idiot. Cat asshole. Free for the internet. Thank you, kitty. Okay, kitty, I need you to sit. I need you to sit down. No, idiot. Okay. Sit. Shh. Or don't. That's fine. Okay, that's fair. She's gonna mess with my keyboard, so if something weird happens. Oh my god. That's so funny. Thank you, George, for blocking my whole ass view. Kitty? Why are you gay? Why do you hate God? Are we gonna, like, are we gonna discuss that, or do you not feel like unpacking your feelings? Shh, shh. Okay. No, kitty. I don't need shift right now. No, kitty. Stop! She just made it full screen. How did she do that? Kitty? Help. I swear to God it was Tab. Kitty, what did you do? Kitty! Well, she didn't. I don't know how to get out of here. Because it's straight up full screen now. Kitty, I can't see chat anymore. He did it himself. He called on the computer and jumped out. Escape? No, I'm afraid not. Kitty, okay. Thank you. You were so silly. Okay, help, shortcut keys. Where would view would be full screen, right? No, I guess not. File. No. Edit. No. Okay, well, I guess I'll Google it. How to escape from full Sorry. She must have pressed a button. Kitty. Can't see anything. I fit full screen, but I googled it, so I should be okay soon. But I can't see because she's such a fat ass. I love you. I'm gonna. Okay, bye, kitty. Okay, F1. I'm sorry, F1. Okay, phew. Whoa! We figured it out. It's okay, everyone. And she fucked over the camera. That's really funny. Thank you, Katie. Okay. I think we're back to normal. Yeah. I have to agree with you there. Normally it's not this bad, but she was kind of like in my mouth for a second there. So. Blech. Blech. Okay. Cat. Tester. Giddy. Nope, that's the eraser. How the oh, never mind. Sorry. Psych. Okay. Head angle, baby. Head angle. Now this is where we start to get spicy. Oh, she's just on the floor now. Thank you, kitty. My beloved. Because for some reason this shoulder feels too far. I will simply move. There, that feels better. Okay. Oh, you can! Kitty! Cat stream, cat stream. Truly, where would I be as a streamer if not for cat? Probably, I'd probably have clean lungs. Aww. That's really cute. I don't think Truffle would want to stay in the same spot long enough for a pet cam. Well, I mean, she can, you know, sit for a while as a treat, I think. That's fair. King shit, if I may. George is very important. Is the music off? No, I just can't hear it anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say about Marcus, and now I no longer care. So, who? I never wrote that. He should come out of the closet. It's a very freeing experience. Aw, buddy. Get out of there. It's almost Pride Month. Which I am really excited about. Thank you, Pride Month, my beloved. Aww. Truffle is a very cuddly cat. She loves to step on my dick. Queen shit, if I may. Did I make his head flat in the back? No, I didn't. That is something I pay intense attention to, is the way the back of your head looks, is whether or not it's curved or flat. One day he will have slept enough to absorb enough power to strike you down. Your tyrannous rule will have come to an end, and he will be able to stay in the closet as long as he pleases. Huh? What's the thing? from perspective. Oh, I mean, it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it sound. But like some people have like bone that hooks, and some people don't. Like some people's skulls are flatter than others. Like my mom always complains that headbands don't stay on her head because she doesn't have like a hook, like a lip there. So the back of her head is just flat. You can kind of tell when people are bald if they have the hook in the back of their head or not. A lot better than, you know, if they weren't bald. Kitty, what are you doing? Where the fuck did you go? Uh-huh. Well, she's still in here because my door's closed. She's probably in my closet. I just recovered from the fur. I really fucked myself. Okay. Move forward. Bye, kitty. Have fun on the window. I love you. Okay. She's no longer in my closet, causing general chaos. Yeah. That's alright, though. Love her. Now she's gonna pretend to kill birds. Queen. Queen shit. Do 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 do. Okay. Pets are average enjoyers of wintertime, I think. Truffle likes to go outside. Like, go outside. So I bought her a leash. But I don't go outside very often, so she doesn't get to go out there very much. Very important. Thanks, man. Have a good time with Dungeons and Dragons. Is he? No. His jawline is subtle. Soft. Ish. He's still got that. He's still... his eyebrows look like? Fucked up. Oh shit. His eyes are really... I don't know how to describe it. Where's the lids? Do they just follow it? Okay. Uncalled for, I think. Man, it turns out I do prefer coloring. I didn't used to, but I have been coloring a lot lately, and I do. Maybe it's just because I've been doing it a lot the past couple of days, because I took so long to do the first panel. So sketching is hard suddenly. Wish it weren't. Ooh. Woo! We on that low energy shit. It's moments like these where I think I should start drinking coffee or something. It's too bad coffee is absolutely disgusting and I won't be doing that. Oh, welcome back from supper. It's been going pretty good, I think. I haven't gotten a whole lot done. Truffle is very distracting. She's on my window sill now. But yeah, I would say pretty good. How was dinner? Did you have anything cool? I will let her know. That was for you. Ooh. But I'm glad it was good. Despite it not being fancy, being good is enough, I think. Sometimes. Sometimes fancy is fun. Oh, god damn. Costs $0 to be less exhausted, I think. Truffle. Are you coming back from the window? Hi, baby. Yeah. Wish it weren't. Not very sexy, I don't think. She's gonna want to be let out. I'll be right back. Sit. I have returned. Ugh. I wanna... I wanna color. This sucks. Sketch. I'm not in it today. Like yesterday, I worked on the background. And I'm gonna... Background kinda bangs. But that was yesterday, and it is now today. Which is notably not yesterday. I don't want to sketch anymore. And I don't know, the background was weirdly easy for some reason. I was like, oh, it's a square. And that was it. But this time I have to do people. Ugh. Cringe. Thank you. Yeah, I did a few, well, now I gotta go get them. I'll be right back. I was at work today. Cringe. And it was really slow. So I steal paper from work, and because my boss bought pencils for the to do the schedule, and I'm like, oh, free real estate. So I did some eyes, because I'm trying to do a new eye style. Hold on, let me fix it, because I'm showing you. So, oh, and it focused? That's hot. So I did eyes, kind of more detailed, and then I did Abel, who doesn't look like Abel at fucking all. Not anymore, but I do like the way he looks. He's a very distinct fella now. And then this is Cedric, who has never had a consistent design, to be honest. But I do like the nose very much, and the general vibe. And then Hoff's as well, who looks like a real human person. Like, his eyes used to be really big, but now they're not. So I had a good time with this. Goodbye. Draw. My god, he certainly did. Which is so fun, sexy, and cool. It's fun to see how characters look after a while. But I just don't draw my characters very often. I don't know why. That used to be all I drew, was my characters, but now I just don't. Which is almost sad, because I do have, I think, a couple of good ones. That would be fun to see do things again. It also gave me a reason to do original stuff. about OCs with you and the Denny's group chat was always a treat. I do miss it very much. Willow, my beloved, I almost drew her, to be honest. I was like, well, since I went Cedric and Abel, I may as well draw the rest. So, River and Willow as well. I ended up not doing that, though. I don't know why. I figured I'd go on my OC route. I also didn't feel like looking up reference images. I can draw halves from memory. Yeah, I wish I drew my OCs more. I just don't see much point in it, I guess. It doesn't feel like it gets me anywhere. Like, catering to an audience gets me a lot farther. And this is partly a lie. I am doing a lot of the Simon and Marcus shit out of own personal enjoyment. Mainly because my entire Twitter following is Bill and Ted. So anything I draw that isn't Bill and Ted, they're pretty disinterested in. Which is okay. Because I do the same thing. Because I follow someone for something specific, and then they stop doing that specific thing, and I'm like, well, I don't really understand what's going on anymore. 99% of the time, I don't even have the heart down follow. My god, I certainly do. Because that is what the other people do to me, so it's only fair. Like, there's this one person who is really into Metal Gear Solid. All of a sudden, like, I followed them at the tail end of their Bill and Ted phase. Like, I drew a couple of Bill and Ted things, and I was like, oh, I'll follow them as a treat. And then they got really into Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I don't go here. I still follow them, though, because a lot of the stuff that they retweet, my friend understands, so I just sent it to him. I don't know how remotes look. But my god, if I'm not figuring it the fuck out. Yeah, actually, you're right. I have learned a lot about Metal Gear Solid because of this person on Twitter and my translator. And I kind of, it's fun. Like, I like Metal Gear Solid from a distance, I guess. Okay. You don't really see... I guess you can have 4 buttons on the top of the remote as a treat. I don't know what they do. There's no shame in this. The remotes look so weird now in comparison. Like, we have, the remote we have here, it's like a Roku remote, which has significantly less buttons than the average remote. Because the average remote has, like, numbers and shit on it. And I mean, we still have one, but there's not much point in it, because we don't really watch TV with channels. And when we do, we change channels on the actual TV, because we have an antenna. We're so old school. So there's not really any need for the remote. I don't think anyone knows how to use it anyway. Okay, so the remote looks done to me. And so does Marcus, I guess. There's something off about him. Up, down, left, right, okay. So 5. Pause, play, forward. Okay. Maybe a bit more than 4, but I see where you're coming from. Because ours is the same way. I started listing off the buttons. And for what? Okay, that feels better. I might... No. Hold on. There we go. Food groups. Forward. Fast forward. Rewind. Pause play. Oh, I did drop something earlier. My dinosaur. Okay, he's back up. Good night. Good night, buddy. Okay. Does he look like the same person? Kinda? I should have sketched first. I should have sketched across the board. I hate myself. But I have been having a good time doing individual panels. Because then it makes me feel like I'm getting something done. Dinosaur, my beloved. He's squishy. Yes? This is most comforting, thank you. There's something about this head angle that always drives me up the wall. Yeah, it sucks. I think the ear is the problem, definitely. But I'm gonna bust out my handy dandy notebook. No, deform tool. You're right. I draw this angle so much. Like, the up and over in like anything. Like, I also do the slightly from the back, like 3/4 from the back. Like, bitches love 3/4 from the front, but bitches also love 3/4 from the back. And then the up and over, delicious. That is where dynamics are, I think. Like, okay. Did this help? I don't know. No. No, I didn't. Whatever. It's fine. Ears are dumb, and nobody actually needs them anyway. Goodbye. Okay. I don't need to thin it out right now. Okay, he does look... same enough. I can't decide whether or not to turn on my stupid light thing. It's fine. Whatever. Ugh. No. Idiot. No. God, I hate seeing pixels. It's literally my least favorite thing in the world. Okay. something about this head angle that bothers me. Like his eye is causing me issues, like emotional issues. I've gotten like weirdly good at eyebrows recently, which is nice. Thank you, weirdly good eyebrows. Well, not necessarily good. I think they're good, but they're new shapes, which is fun, sexy, interesting, and cool as well. Kinda hot. Because I can't tell if the eye would look better back this way, or if it looks fine where it's at. See, but now he's not really looking at Simon. Still not looking at Simon. See, but he looks like a Cyclops if I move it close. Art problem solving on stream is unbelievably brave of me to do, I think. That seemed to work. I didn't bring my phone back over. That'll be a problem soon. No. Okay. I need to work on the shirt wrinkles. Later, I have decided, because it went really well when I did it while coloring. So, I think I might just do that again. I say, lying. I was gonna, but I guess I'm just doing now. Because we've still got the same general principle, where it's, the arm is up so it goes. And then we may have a little, okay. And then it sits on his hips, so it wrinkles extra here. So fun, so sexy, so cool. Okay, they're all still kind of bangs, just a little. So, if nothing comes out of this drawing, there's no shame in this. Okay, so now bring the back on the back. Maybe I lighten it, so I can still see how the characters interact with the space. Okay, anyway, sorry. This angle's gonna be weird. Because, I mean, it's the same principle, it's the half back that I adore. No, wrong one. Men. I can't really. Stand still. Okay. I did give him a... Well, it's not horrible. He did get a sweet ass. Giving a little too much credit. Whoa, haha, don't do that. Hell yeah, baby. On is good. I'm wearing too much black, so you can't really see it, but that's okay. I may have a little light on as a treat. Okay. I almost feel like whew, Marcus almost snuck in there. Okay. That's good, I think. I don't... The way he's standing is horrific. See, this also looks bad. Because I thought I'd... I don't know. This... Maybe I'll do the opposite. Where this is the leg that's holding him up. He's almost too close to the counter. His arms will have to come back out more. Hold on, bud. We'll get your shit back on the... There you go. So for some reason it gets really... I need to fix that. No line tool, thank you, God. Okay. Go away line tool. Boom, baby, boom. Okay. There we go. And I might move the sink over. Which sucks because I erased. Oh, but that makes more sense. So it's fine. It all works out in the end.
I don't like none of them.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to finish Simon, and then I'm going to get off. Because holy shit. I'm very tired all of a sudden. And I don't know how much longer I can live. I'm also not being particularly entertaining, so there's really not any point in staying on much longer anyway. So. You are right. Thank you. Yes. Correct. And I've been absolutely exhausted the past couple of weeks. And this week will simply be no better because I work an extra day. So 5 days this week. And I'm also working until 3 all of those days. And I only see one of my favorite coworkers twice out of the 5 days, which sucks. I love her. And then I see my least favorite coworker twice. So it really balances out. And by balances out, it's probably going to be the worst week in history. My family is also just going on an impromptu vacation to Niagara Falls for a week and didn't think to tell me. So they're just disappearing for a week. Not this week, but next. Which is like, hey man. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Nobody tells me fucking anything in this goddamn house. Pisses me off. They do this a lot. Like my sister and mom and her best friend, my sister's best friend, went to a mall in like near the Detroit area. And just straight up left. Like I learned that they were leaving the day of the trip. And I was like, oh, okay. Have a good time, assholes. And of course, during this time, in the area, there was a new strain of coronavirus. The area that they were going to. So I was like, fucking mitt. Have a good time while you're there, guys. So psyched for you to come back home and kill me. That's great. But anyway. That is neither here nor there. It is simply all in the past now. Life is what you make it. Yes, keep watching. I have so much to say about that, but probably not a particularly good time. It's almost too much. So, no, Marcus, you're not allowed in the selection area. Okay, Simon. I always psych myself out, because every time I hit this button, whoops, where did you go? There you go. Every time I hit this button, there's like the little, gray area right here. So I always, in my viewport, I always think it's a chat box that I missed. Because there's been several. that just don't pop up, and I don't know why. And so I googled it because I'd like to fix it, because it's been happening in streams too, like other people's. So it's gonna be an issue on my end, like specifically that I need to fix. But I don't, because I'm like missing Twitch messages. And one of the first answers was, oh, it doesn't like it when you have ad block, and I'm like, okay, that's fair. Because I am an average enjoyer of ad block. Thank you, ad block. But it's also happening in Streamlabs, which is notably not ad blocked. So I'm not really sure what's going on. But yeah, it is a nightmare. We hate to see it. Got a funky foot angle, but what can you do? Okay, foot. Okay. We literally love to see it. Goodbye, everyone. We're gonna This feels generally correct, I think. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Art. Art is a constant flip-flop between hell yeah, I'm so good, I'm literally the greatest artist ever, and wow, this is literally an abomination. Why did I draw this? And there's no in between. there isn't a nice, this is okay. Art doesn't get to be okay. Because, man, I look at pieces I did and was proud of a few months ago, and I'm like, ooh! It's like a punch to the gut looking at them. Like, a lot of the stuff I did that was Merlin related. Oh! Oh no! Ooh. And this was, okay. My Merlin era, if you will, was when I first started trying to make characters look consistent. Pardon me. It is 9:05. And this is why putting my phone on my bed was such a bad idea, and I knew it was, but did it anyway. And I forgot what I was saying. That's fine. Whatever it was, it probably wasn't particularly fun anyway. So. Whatever. Damn, Simon, your ass. Okay, that arm is on the inside, so I need to erase this. Anyway. Okay, Simon Das. I have to make it consistent. It was good. It was a nice ass in the first panel, so it's gotta stay true. You know, and same with Simon's. Sorry, not titties. Marcus's titties. Very important. Very important. Okay, shoulders suck, and I hate them. All my homies hate shoulders. Cause God, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. He's too thin. I'm giving him a shirt. Do I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really need to learn how to draw clothes better. Clothes are hard. And what sucks about fabric is the starting position of the fabric matters. Like, if your arms are down, it's, you know, the default. So if you move them forward first and then up, that changes the direction as opposed to just up. So the fabric changes. And it's... Yes! Yes! Woo! Devil's advocate has bite my beloved! Woo! You're right. And you should say it. Man, me too. Fuck clothes. This is why I draw characters naked. Clothes suck. Yeah, I'll probably put it on my list of things to study. And I don't know when I should study. I forgot I put him in sweatpants because I was like, wow, they're gonna vibe in and watch a movie together. I drew the legs, and for what? To put them in sweatpants? And this is the problem. Clothes, I spend so much time on understanding anatomy and how the body's supposed to look, and then I have to put clothes on top of it? Please. Disgusting. I'll do it later, because I like the way my legs look. I'm so mad. Okay. Arm activated. Initiate arm sequence. I am so fucking stupid. You know, I always say, I'm gonna finish this, and then get off the stream, and then I end up taking so fucking long to finish the thing I said I was gonna finish. It ends up being my 4-hour cutoff limit anyway. So I don't know why I say this shit sometimes. I would go longer, but 4 hours... I could go longer than 4 hours. And I have. Once. But a lot of the time I need to get up the next morning, so there's really not much point in going that late. I think the only day I'd actually be able to do that would be Thursdays. Because on Sundays are midday streams anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then, so Monday, I have work tomorrow, so Tuesday, I have work the next day. Wednesday is off, so I don't even stream that day. And then Thursday, Friday I have off, except this week I don't. So, and what makes it even better is we're gonna be one of my favorite coworkers and I are gonna be alone in the restaurant prepping everything. Just the two of us, which is normally at least a 3-person job. Sometimes 4 if there's enough going on. It's just gonna be us for like 3 hours. And then some other dipshit's gonna show up. My least favorite coworker is gonna show up at 10:30, which is a half an hour before we open. So God is dead, essentially. You can tell that I really love my job. Like, pizza making? Ugh. I mean, wow. I did actually make these funky little signs for the tip drawer, for the tip jar. Because I did it in marker the first time. And my boss was like, hey, can you do it again? They're looking kind of rank. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I did it on Illustrator, which is probably dumb, because I could have been paid if I did it at work. But it's a funky little chef, so it's fine. Funky little chef man. I do hate it though. The image. My job as well, but mostly the image was what I was referring to. Because I had it outlined at first, but Illustrator fucking hates me or something, and adds this like ugly ass, fucky ass for my man, this ugly like white outline so it's like a line. But then on the outside of the line, it's like a white outline around the line. And it's like, hey man, why would you do that? That is kind of cringe. And yet. But whatever. I figured it out because I just got rid of the outlines, so. Okay, this looks dumb and stupid as well. Okay, the general action needs to be pick up popcorn or pour popcorn in bowl or something. So then okay. I got it.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
No.
Maybe he could be opening the bag. So it's pinching. That'll be fun. I really love making things more difficult for myself when I don't have to. So it's... I don't have a bag is the problem. God, I don't know what the tension would look like. Like when the bag isn't open yet. Well, do I want it to be pre-open or post-open? Let's have it post-open. Because then I feel like I'd be able to understand the bag shape a little bit better.
Goalposts keep on shifting, I keep on drifting while feeling misaligned, bringing sisters to a fucking pistol fight. Bringing pistols to a nuclear missile crisis. I could host a ball, see the guests arrive, see their cheer and feel like I ain't get invited.
Okay.
I just get exhausted, don't get excited. Always at some point in my depression cycle. Feel like just a side note and that's justified. Down front, on the bed I lie. On my back still trying to tell my side. In this uphill road I intend to climb. So whatever
I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I do want to post.
only see through everybody else's eyes. I'm a taxidermy product enterprise. Holding on to things that I've known since love my life. I'm just getting by on my own. Where am I? Where to go? Shed some light. Well, never mind. No, never mind.
Because you do it close to the top, I'm pretty sure. Okay. This is good, I think. Good enough. For now. I feel like it'd be better shaded anyway. Because if it's shaded, it'll... Okay, I've come to terms with the sweatpants. I don't know if people don't like the waist. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of lazy, however. Kind of hot. Comfort? That's sexy, I think. Like, I think sweatpants should have rights. I think sweatpants should vote. I mean, jeans, who cares? No one likes jeans. That is a lie. Many people like jeans. However, I don't like jeans. Sweatpants are simply more comfortable. And sexier as well. I should have put Marcus in sweatpants. I didn't really think about that. I was so caught up in the euphoria of Simon's sweatpants. But I forgot to consider Marcus's comfort as well. Okay, that didn't make any fucking sense. Let's try that shit again. Okay. And he's wearing socks. Don't look at me. I don't feel like drawing feet.
Jagged little pieces of the puzzle. Sipping on the colors till I fade into gray. I put my life into a bottle, let you guzzle. I found a star that I could ride and let you chase me away.
Okay, rest in peace, Simon's ass. It was not all it lasted.
My galaxy, the nerve of y'all is mad at me in the galactic tug of war to try to one up you. What you want, fuck you, I don't even wanna love you. Let gravity crush you, feel the atrophy bubble inside the muscle.
Oh yeah, I forgot they had funky little back pockets.
I'm in the cockpit, watch this, pressing all your buttons. Nonsense comments flow through our discussions. Ain't no oxygen.
As a treat.
I know you wouldn't care to know, but you've been flying through my heart and fucking flipping barrel.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom fucking.
I get it, my hemisphere you split it. We about to blow up Mars just to say we fucking did it.
He's not looking at Marcus in any way whatsoever. Because he's focused on his chips, or whatever the fuck is in the bag. It was gonna be popcorn, but I think it's too big. Also, the microwave is on the other side of the... Maybe it's pre-popped popcorn. Kind of shitty. I don't know why you'd subject yourself to that, but... Maybe Marcus sucks. I also just realized that, that androids don't eat food. It's fine. I guess it's a human AU now. Goodbye. I really don't think shit through. Ever. And when I do, it's when I'm already 50% done with whatever the fuck I'm working on. God, I'm literally so... Could not get any better than me, I'm pretty sure. I'm smart, sexy, and cool as well. Damn. Literally couldn't get any better. Anyway, it's fine. I'm not that upset about it, I'm just joking. Mostly. Thank you, thank you. They may pretend to eat as a trait. Cause man, okay. There's this god-awful Detroit Become Human fan movie that I have now seen twice. Wish I didn't, but that is beside the point. So it's it's two characters that barely exist in the fucking game. Gavin, the shitty, evil, horrible, racist cop man, and RK900, the upgraded version of Connor that you see in a very, very specific ending for maybe 10 seconds, and he doesn't have any lines. The movie is about them. And daily I ask myself how this universe came to exist, because it doesn't make any sense in the plotline, ever, but hands off. As this movie was literally funded. In the movie, I don't feel like drawing lips. Goodbye. In the movie, androids drink therium, which is just blood, robot blood. Like they really said, we need them to be doing something during this scene. Do freaky robot shit. And I'm like, wow, thank you, movie. So cool, movie. I don't want to be too mean, because it's very clearly a passion project, but at the same time, it's the bane of my existence. And I feel like if I don't, well, that's a lie. You could easily Google it and find the exact thing I'm talking about. So I can't really hide behind it's and nope. It's, I was gonna say and I can't say words, so I'm not gonna say anything anymore, actually. Goodbye. I'm stream over. Good night. We'll get him next time.
God, you're fucking pathetic. Even if you are dead, with human refuse like you, it wouldn't make any difference at all in the real world. So there's no point in moaning and whining about who lives or who dies. It just doesn't matter.
So what you mean is that you're dead too?
Who cares?
I fell into a pool of pain and swam away from all the foolish shade and foolish pain. Pulling pink about the rainbow on the bluest days. I finally found a smile that truly.
What's funny is I'm gonna get off stream, and I'm gonna be like, okay, you got off stream to go to bed. I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna keep working on this because I'm an idiot. I'm gonna figure this shit out, and it's gonna be better. or I just rework this in its entirety. Considering that they can't eat because they're fucking robots. Ah! Okay, it's fine. I'm not upset. You're upset. I also need his head tilted down because he needs to be looking at it, but in a more implicit way. I'm literally so good at art. Goodbye, everyone. Now that is what it is all about, baby. Okay. His fabric fucking sucks, and I hate it here. So I made it skin tight over here for some reason. Because Marcus's shirt comes off of his body. And Simon's does not. And I wish I hadn't done that. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Robot snack time. The legs still bother me. I don't know why. No, Marcus, come back. It's so stiff for some reason. Ugh, I have to start over. Marcus's is so, like, you know, and Simon's is man emoji. But I can't. I'm going to eat dinner, and I'm going to go to bed. I have been good this year. I'm fed up. Essentially is what's happening. But I am going to raid somebody. Because this feels like the correct course of action. Does anybody want to watch a game? Normally I do art streamers because I don't know any of them. That one's Portuguese. I can't understand that. Does this guy have a mic?
Lonely when I'm doing this stuff. I'll admit.
He does. We're rating this guy. Okay. Slash raid. No, little less capitalized. Raid. Scribbled guy. Okay. So I found him to raid tomorrow. Hard Eyes. I'm very excited for tomorrow. Sorry today was kind of short and angry. My bad. I did want to work on this until I didn't. But I guess that's how a lot of things work out, I suppose. But we're gonna hang out with this fella for a while. And I'm gonna go to dinner and go to bed. But tomorrow is game night, and it's I'm playing Resident Evil 8. So stay tuned. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.
out my scars, sensing sand slipping out my palms. Always struggle, grasping time. The more I take, the less I have. Hopes that used to fuel my walk have since been sapped all the strength I had. All I was sure would never change seems oh so different.
Either on our own or like together. And then like we would get online